Hi everyone, I want to talk about PS Plus and specifically PS Plus Premium. I feel like the service has really gone down recently and it's kind of worrying how bad it's kind of becoming. So for people who aren't aware, PlayStation Plus has been around for around 15 years now. You subscribe and you get kind of a couple of free games every month. But a few years ago, they introduced a new service, a new kind of tiering to the service, where you have another tier, the top tier called Premium, where you also receive cloud saves. You also get these classic games every month, and you can stream some PS3 games as well. And the classic games is really the main draw of the premium subscription. They've been bringing PSP, PS2, PS1 games to PlayStation Plus Premium for about 3 years now, 2 to 3 years now. There have been some months that are hit and miss. But generally, I've been really appreciating it, checking out some old PS2, old PSP games that I hadn't played before. I've really enjoyed it. Now, in 2025, there's been a major deterioration in the service. So far this year, most months we've only had 2 games a month. Last year, it used to be 3 games. And this month in May, we only got 1 PlayStation Plus Classic on the premium service, which is pretty pathetic. One game, we're paying about £120 a year for this service, and it's a massive drop compared to what we used to get. We used to get 3 games, and maybe they weren't all kind of the PSP or PS2 classics. They may have been remasters that had come out previously on PlayStation 4, like Secret of Mana or Star Ocean, but there were normally 3 games a month that we would get. Now it seems to have become only 2. And it's just really, well, 1 actually for May. It's just really disappointing. It feels like the people who have supported PlayStation and taken the premium subscription, which tend to be the guys who have been with PlayStation the longest and who are nostalgic for these old games, we're the ones who are getting the worst service of all of those subscription tiers. It's just really disappointing and really frustrating. I hope PlayStation can turn it around. I don't understand why this has happened as well. To make matters worse, a few months ago, they brought the Resistance games from PS3 available to stream on PS Plus Premium. And for some reason, they've now taken that away. So the Resistance games are no longer available to stream on PlayStation Plus Premium, which does not make sense to me. You know, it's first-party games. There's no reason why they shouldn't be streamable. So not only are we getting less games in terms of the classics that are downloadable on PS5, they're taking away games that are streamable, that they own the rights to. And there's just less PS4 remasters coming now as well. It seems like they've really kind of cut back on what they provide to people on premium. They also used to give PSVR games as well. I don't own PSVR, so it doesn't really impact me, but it's disappointing that they're not giving VR games anymore as well. Now, a lot of these games are converted by a company called Implicit Conversions, and that company is doing an amazing job. What they've done to bring so many of these classic games to PS Plus, to the PSN store, has been awesome. No kind of disrespect or hate to them. It's Sony who I'm frustrated with, because there's no reason why they wouldn't be able to give us other games. If they can't give us more classics right now for whatever reason, give us some remasters or something to make this subscription worth it. But I think the lack of communication and going from 3 games to 2 games and now 1 game is really, really frustrating. And I think a lot of people I could see canceling their premium subscription because it's just not been good this year. And there are so many games that they could bring. PSP, PS2, PS1 games. They haven't brought all the Wipeout games from PS1. We haven't got all the God of War games from PS2, PSP. There are so many games that could be coming to this service that I feel like we're really being let down right now. So I hope they can turn this around. And, the optimist in me wants to think that maybe we'll get PS3 games coming to PlayStation Plus Premium at some point. But they're just not doing anything right now, and they're not communicating, which is really, really disappointing. So guys, have you got PlayStation Plus Premium? Do you enjoy it? What are your thoughts on this drought of games that we're getting? And are you thinking about resubscribing to the service? Leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.